Hello, and welcome to STEM Person of the Week. In this series, we'll find out about a range of people who use science, technology, engineering, and maths in their jobs. This week, we're finding out about Senior Validation Engineer Sally Poxon. Sally works to make sure wind turbines are tested correctly before they are used out in the world. She needs to be logical to review a lot of test data and find out where problems come from and how they might be fixed. She is passionate about renewable energy and needs to be organized as she works on many projects at once. Wind turbines come in all different shapes and sizes, but they all have the aim of using wind to produce electricity, and it's more environmentally friendly as an option than fossil fuels. Most of the turbines we see are very tall and they've got 3 blades that turn in the wind, and they can be enormous. The ones that are out at sea are even bigger than the ones that we see on land. And you can get an idea of how big they are in these pictures by comparing them to the people working on them. Offshore wind turbines are really useful because it's more windy out at sea than it is on land, and they can be made bigger too, which means they can generate more electricity. Now, being out at sea can mean the turbines are hard to access, and weather and sea conditions can make things really tricky. And that means testing the parts is really important. It wouldn't be very good if the turbines couldn't stand up to extreme wind and waves, because they'd constantly need repairing. They wouldn't be very reliable as a source for generating electricity, and it would be really expensive too. One of the important things that Sally does is to see how flexible the blades are so they don't snap if it gets too windy. To do this, they secure the blade at one end and then bend it repeatedly to see how well it lasts. The information from this testing is logged onto a computer for Sally to check. So they use maths to help work out how well the blades are doing. Now let's have a look at that information about Sally again. In the text, there's some words that tell us about what she needs to be like to be able to do her job. And the first word is logical. So people who are logical can solve problems by thinking them through in a sensible order. The next word is passionate, and passionate people have strong feelings about the things that interest them. And the last word is organized, and if you're organized, you're good at planning to make sure that you finish things. So this week, have a think about what you've been doing and see if you've used any of these characteristics, just like Sally. Thank you for joining us in this series of STEM Person of the Week, and we hope to see you again soon.